may be seated. And you guys face each other and hold hands. Good afternoon. Welcome, and thank you for joining Tara and Josh as they celebrate their love today. A marriage ceremony is an essential feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments in our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical that we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Despite all of our differences, love is what we share. It's the great unifier, the one universal truth. No matter who we are, where we've come from, or what we believe, we know this one thing, that love is what we're doing right. That is why you both are standing here today. And that's why you are all here to support their love for one another. We've all loved in our lifetimes, and at this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others are long, some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad and disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And that brings Josh and Tara here a time to pause, to look back and smile at the moments that brought them here to this point today. And a time to look ahead to all the moments still yet to come. And we're here because we want these moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing a story, your story. It's not this moment. It is not even a single moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying, I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, and mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to each other, making dinner together, spending holidays with your families, getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one great experience. And even though this experience is incredible, words fail when we try to explain it. That's just how it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words to write stories, poems, and songs about love. And even though we describe love in many different ways, and even though love can look differently from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it. And we see it here between Josh and Tara. So take a deep breath and make a note of how you're feeling at this moment on your wedding day. Really let this moment set in. Today there'll be many activities, and everyone wants you to have that moment to relax and let it all soak in. Family and friends, you're invited to leave behind your worries of everyday life and concerns and join in their celebration of their marriage today. This is an opportunity for us to share not only in the joy of Josh and Tara's love, but also to reaffirm and appreciate the love and the friendships that we experience in our own lives. So may we all celebrate by being fully present during our short time together today. And Josh, Tara, now you're standing here facing each other, gazing into the eyes and holding the hands of the person that you've chosen to live the rest of your lives with. Everyone here wants you to have a very happy and successful marriage. But happiness in a marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage has to be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remember to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry, and it's standing together facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget, and it's giving each an atmosphere where each can grow. And it's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Ogden Nash summed this up in great brevity when he penned these words. He wrote, "To keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. But whenever you're right, shut up." Josh, do you take Tara to be your wife? You're a lobster, I'm not through. Your lobster, do you promise to love, honor, comfort, and protect her in the good and the bad? And Tara, do you take Josh to be your husband, your penguin? Do you promise to love, honor, comfort, and protect him in the good and in the bad?
I do.
At some point, you guys met each other, from the first glance of acquaintance to this moment of commitment, and at some moment during that time, you chose to get married. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in a very informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car, over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that begin with "when we get married" and continued with "I will" and "we will." Those late night talks that included "someday," "somehow," and "maybe." All those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. Just two people working out what they want and what they believe and what they hope for with each other. Before that moment, you have been many things to one another. You've been acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, board game partner, and even teacher. For you have learned much from one another over all these years that you've known each other. You've learned that good company and friendship count for more than wealth, good looks, or position. You've learned that marriage is a maze into which we wander, a maze that is best gotten through with a great companion. Now you're about to say a few words that will take you across a threshold in life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these words, these vows, you'll say to the world, "Josh is my husband, Tara is my wife." So with that, Josh, I believe that you have some special words for Tara.
Tara, marrying you has been the most important decision I have made in my life, but also the very easiest one. You have filled the last 2 years with more happiness than I have ever experienced. You have inspired me and improved me in every way, and I will never cease to be grateful for you. I vow to face every challenge in our relationship with patience and humility. I will openly communicate my needs and listen attentively to yours. I will always forgive you and never stop learning from my mistakes. If we are open-minded, flexible, and trusting, I know there is no conflicts that we will not resolve together. I vow you will never feel alone again. You will always have someone to vent your frustration and join in your excitement. I will share with you everything I have and everything I can create. I will be your closest confidant, your biggest fan, and your best friend. I'm looking forward to many years of laughter and happiness, and hiding behind you when we watch scary movies, and saving you from deadly spiders, and maybe finally beating you at chess someday. You are my entire world, everything I need, and all that I want. I'm thrilled that I get to be your husband now and for the rest of our lives.
Are you ready, Tara?
Joshua, as I wrote these words and as I stand before you now, I realize my love for you is beyond what words can express. Our journey to this moment has been unconventional, but that's exactly what makes our story unique and true. Today, I vow to love you fiercely and unconditionally, to stand by your side through all of life's joys and challenges, and to always be your biggest supporter and best friend. I promise to honor and respect our differences, as those differences are the very thing I love most about us. Though at times they can lead to misunderstanding, remembering to actively appreciate them will lead to a deeper level of communication, appreciation, and growth throughout our marriage. I promise to be your partner in laughter, to show you the humor in life's challenges, and to always find a way to make you smile, because humor is one of the greatest sources of joy we can find in life. Lastly, I vow to be the best partner I can be throughout our marriage, despite the inevitable ups and downs that come with such a commitment. Today, I have absolutely no doubts in my mind that we've made the right decision. You're the light of my life, my forever board game partner, and my best friend, and I know a life full of fun, happiness, and laughter awaits us.
And Josh, why don't you take those and put them in your breast pocket? And join your hands again. Tara, Josh, I want you to focus on these hands that's holding yours on your wedding day. I want you to see the gift they are to you. For these are the hands of your best friend, holding yours on your wedding day, promising to love you and to work together with you as you build your future. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need strength, tenderness when you need tenderness, and of course love when you need love. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And these are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. And these are the same hands that years from now, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be searching for your hands, still seeking the love, the encouragement, and the support that each of you seeks from the other. Now, Josh, you have a ring for Tara. And as you place it on her left-hand ring finger, point her hand forward so they can see that ring going on. And repeat to her, with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
And there's a ring for Josh Tara on his left-hand ring finger. Repeat, with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
All right. Tara and Josh have chosen to symbolize their union in a marriage with a tree planting ceremony. Each of their families have brought dirt that they're going to pour into, and if we could have Tara's family come up, and if you want to face them, you don't have to walk over. This ceremony symbolizes the roots of their relationship and the continued growth of their love. Long before Tara and Josh had the pleasure of knowing each other, their families provided them with a foundation of love, a support which made them into the people that we see before us today. To honor their families, Tara and Josh will each start. They've already got their dirt in it. They've got their foundation, and their parents are going to add dirt. Tara's family will go ahead and add dirt to the love of their families has allowed them to grow into this wonderful and unique people that they are. The plant is a symbol of their new life and how they'll grow for the years to come. Tara and Josh, let your relationship and your love for each other be like this plant. And now if you'll step out of the way, we'll let Josh's parents add their dirt, and you can go ahead. Allow your relationship and your love for each other to grow like this plant will grow. Let it go tall and strong. Let it endure the harsh winds and the rains and storms and come through unscathed. Remember to nourish each other with the words of encouragement, trust, and love. With constant nourishment, this tree and your marriage will grow deeper and stronger and more resilient with each passing year. Thank you. And if you'll face each other again. May your love be one based on freedom, for though your hands may touch, it's our hearts that hold. When you hold love within your heart, you radiate a light which shall brighten all the days of your life and beyond. Everything we truly love becomes a part of us forever. So take your time with each other. Let your love seed grow and mature with the seasons to provide you with warmth, serenity, joy, and acceptance throughout all the years of your life and marriage together. Love is not a wall, it's a bridge. Love does not confine, it sets you free. It leads as a pathway, winding to places unknown and mysterious. With love to light the way, you can meet any challenge together. Josh and Tara, you've expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises that you made to each other. In front of these wonderful guests on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday, Alabama afternoon. So it is with this in mind and those powerful words that you shared, the joining of your hands, the exchanging of rings, that I stand before you and proudly pronounce you husband and wife. So, Josh, for the first time in your life, you can kiss your wife. Y'all can applaud anytime you want. And if you will face each other and get a bouquet there. Everybody welcome Alabama's newest married couple, Josh and Tara.